it comes to romance in Cyberpunk 2077, you as a player have a number of options. If you have the eddies and are just looking for a quick 30-second montage, you can head over to the seedier side of Night City to a place called Jig Street. Here you will find all kinds of products and services for everyone's taste. There are two NPCs that you can interact with over here in this area. One is a Joy Boy and one is a Joy Girl. You can find the Joy Boy here at this location, and you can find the Joy Girl here at this location. Just give them some eddies and they'll take you back to a room where they'll give you a 30-second montage of some activities. There are actually other NPCs in the game that you can have as romantic partners, and we'll get into them in a bit, but I just want to give an honourable mention here to Meredith Stout. Meredith Stout is an open-minded corpo agent who, if you side with during the mission The Pickup, you'll have an option to have a one-night stand with her. She will give you a chip that'll have some cash as well as some malware on it. By leaving the malware on the chip and using it to purchase the spider bot, a series of events will unfold that will benefit Meredith Stout. As such, she'll be quite pleased with you. And a good time later in the game, you will get a message from her that will ask you to meet up with her in a hotel. Just respond positively to this and she'll give you the location to the motel, and when you show up, you'll get another montage and you'll also get access to a special melee weapon. Meredith Stout is a romance option for both male and female V, and your life path does not matter, so you don't have to play as a corpo. Throughout the game though, there are 4 main NPCs that can be a romantic interest for a V's character. The 4 potential romantic partners in the game are Panam, Judy, Kerry, and River. But you will need to meet specific requirements and make a handful of key decisions to ensure that their interest is reciprocated. So I'll go through the different requirements that you need to make in order to make these your romantic partners, and I'll do my best to kind of not spoil as much as I can, but obviously I'll have to tell you the key decisions that you have to make. Let's start with Panam. Panam will only have a relationship with V if V has a male body type. First, you need to flirt with Panam in the Riders of the Storm. This basically means anytime you see the touch icon on the options, you just hit that one. She will pull away that night, but the next morning you have the option to kiss her when she's leaning on the bike, so just make sure you hit that. Next, you do not disclose Panam's plan to Saul at the beginning of the mission with a little help from my friends. Also, in the same mission, you don't want to imply that you're only helping Panam for the money during the conversation with her at the junction. In the last of her story missions, called The Queen of the Highway, you'll get an offer from Panam to accept a neural synchronization. You just want to hit, oh yeah, let's go. After this, you and Panam will be romantic partners, and this can actually have an effect on the endgame if you choose to have it. Next, we'll look at Judy. Judy will only have a relationship with V if your voice tone and your body type are both set to feminine. During the mission Pisces, you'll want to either refuse Michael's plan or at least turn down her payment. Next, you'll want to agree to the mission Pyramid Song and agree to Judy's invitation to go diving with her. And then you want to spend the night with her in that bungalow. You'll have the option to kiss her in the bathroom, and the next morning you want to join her on the pier outside and tell her your night together was the beginning of something amazing. This will turn Judy into a romantic partner of V. Another romantic partner option is Kerry. Kerry will only have a relationship with V whose voice tone and body type are both set to masculine. You'll be introduced to Kerry during the missions for Johnny Silverhand, which start off with the mission Chipping In. After a series of missions, you'll come to a mission called Boat Drinks. Here, you'll have the option to kiss Kerry when he asks your help inside the yacht. After this scene on the beach, make sure that you select the dialogue confirming your interest in Kerry, and this will turn Kerry into a romantic partner of V. The last romantic partner that you can have for V is River. River will only have a relationship with V if V has a female body type. You're introduced to River through a series of side missions which start off with the mission I Fought the Law. During the mission The Hunt, you'll want to save Randy in this mission. Then later you'll have a dialogue option that will allow you to show your interest in River. During the mission Follow the River, you'll have 2 options to kiss them, so you want to take both of these opportunities. The next morning you just confirm your interest when he asks where are you going, just reply I feel good around you. And that will turn River into a romantic partner of V. So that's all the romantic partners that you can have in Cyberpunk 2077. These actually can be incorporated into some of the endings, as you'll have the option to call them at certain points. Some of them will have a bigger impact on the overall story than others will, but I'll let you discover that for yourselves. If you liked this video and you found it useful, why not leave a comment and a like below? It really does help me stick it to the algorithm. And if you really like this content and want to see more Cyberpunk 2077 videos, why not consider subscribing? This channel is all things Cyberpunk. Okay people, I'll see you all in Night City.